Quinn here, that episode of Quinn Reacts, and today we are getting to 2 episodes, that's right, 2 episodes of Totally Legit Recap. This is Season 7, Episodes 1 and 2, which is Celestia Advice and All Bottled Up. This is, of course, by DWK, and if you're wondering why I'm only doing 2, it's because usually since I do 6, because it adds up to about 20 to 30 minutes, the first 2, however, are around 10 minutes each. The first one is 11 minutes 50 seconds, and the next one is somewhere around 8 minutes. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing 6 this time. So instead, I'll do 6 next time, and that means that I'll have 6 of them to go. I'll have 4 videos. There's 4 videos of 6 of these until the end of the season, because 6 times 4 is 24, plus the 2 that I'm going to be reacting to here is the 26 episodes of Season 7. So you know math, you know that stuff, I think, at least. But yeah, Celestia Advice, this is episode 1 of Season 7, and yeah, he's gotta have a lot to say about this one, because this is notorious for being like a very underwhelming season premiere, which sucks, because like Season 7 was a fantastic season, in my opinion, at least. And I think a lot of other people will share that too. But yeah, Season 7 was a fantastic season. Just this didn't start off quite right, and it was also like the only single episode premiere that we've ever had. So that was also something to kind of question of. But the next one is the Starlight and Trixie episode, All Bottled Up. So yeah, he might talk about the ship elements of that. As all of you might know, I'm not really a big fan of the ship, but I do like the episode. I think it shows their friendship pretty well. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into this. So this is Celestia Advice, episode 1 of Season 7. 3, 2, 1. Wow, that's right. The what was it? Predator, I think.
Okay, so Spike's all.
So what are you wearing?
And Glimmy's like,
Yeah.
Nothing, dude. I'm fucking naked. No butt munch.
Yeah.
I meant for when you get your award. It's a dual ceremony, man. You're getting a Medal of Honor for defeating that big screechy bug bitch, and a
Right.
Grammy for best new rap single. And Glimmy's like,
Wow.
Yeah, I know what happened. I was kind of there.
well, God fucking
We'll get to
damn
this
it,
bullshit in a
Starlight.
minute.
You're stealing my jokes now. I'm the one
Right.
who's supposed to make fun of exposition. That's my gig. Where exactly do you get off janking my go-to routine? Now I actually have to try to be funny instead of just making the same joke over and over again and banking on the fact that my viewers are all too drunk or entangled in their own depression to notice. Anyway, who cares?
Okay.
So Spike was just distracting Glimmer so that Twiggy could sneak into her bedroom without permission and make sure there's enough room above her dresser for a mirror.
I mean,
when,
it's her
there
castle,
is
but, you
enough
know.
room because it's like a huge fucking wall and there's nothing
Yeah.
on it. Seriously, Twilight, you could have just done a little harmless, stealthy observation, like why not make some tea or mix up some hot toddies or whatever, and just knock on Glimmy's door
Yeah.
one morning and be like, "Hey, sister, you want a
wait
drink?"
until she's
And you could
out
just
of the
sit
room.
there, have a nice talk with your friend / student, and examine any walls to your heart's content without having to orchestrate this whole subterfuge and invade
Yeah, it
her
was really
personal
unnecessary.
space quite literally
It was just
behind her
exposition.
back. But you know what, Twilight? I give
exposition.
you too much
Did I
shit,
seriously
and
say
I
that
can't
wrong?
even stay mad because you're such a fucking sweetheart. See, Purple may be a little odd in her methods, but all she wants is to give Glimmy a mirror with pictures of her loved ones on it, just like she has.
The first thing she'll see when she wakes up is herself surrounded by all her friends.
I'm gonna be honest, the first time I heard that line, I teared up, and even though as of this recording, I've watched this episode 20 some odd times, it just keeps happening. And I thought to myself, I should totally have something like that. I'd love to wake up and see myself surrounded by all those good friends that I totally have.
That one, though.
So, the award ceremony from the ending of A New Hope happens, and of course, Discord has to act like a fucking dick in the middle of it. That's expected. What blows me away is that Glimmy actually gets a giggle out of it while everyone else is scowling and rolling their eyes. I know the elements of harmony don't even fucking matter anymore, but I still can't
Almost
help but
7 years ago.
constantly
It was
wonder what
10 years ago,
element
actually,
would
now.
have been if she was part of the
Almost.
old school clique. And oddly enough, this one little moment moment was the final piece of the puzzle for me. Starlight is the element of empathy. She's perfectly content to hang out with all the folks that nobody else can connect with or tolerate. Sunburst is a neat, Trixie is a narcissistic cunt, Discord is a nigh intolerable asshole, and Maud is so severely autistic that nobody gets her. Glimmer seems to have some residual sociopathic tendencies as a result of her absolute clusterfuck of a past, but at the same time, it's clear that she has the ability to appreciate those individuals with whom the majority of people just can't deal. I could spout a bunch of meaningless conjecture as to why this is the case, but I'd rather just say that I aspire to have that same level of understanding and compassion, and I constantly fail at it. Oh shit, look who it is! Vinyl, man! I love Vinyl. I know she used to be a fandom mascot or whatever, and I think you guys can probably tell I'm not exactly the type of guy who cruises through town blasting proud to be a brony with the windows down, but I'm not gonna fucking lie. I loved Epic Wub Time back in the day, and I still
I heard that song like twice,
out
I think.
of Vinyl and Octavia.
Wasn't too big of a fan.
If you get a chance, read University Days. Oh, okay, we got off track there. So Celestia's hanging around slamming down some shots, and Twi's all, wow, dude, thank God for Starlight. Now I know how you feel every time you get your shit kicked in off camera and you have to wait for me to come save you. And the big white slut with the big round butt is like, yeah, dude, how's it feel to just completely get your ass whipped? And Twi's all,
My cheeks are sore.
anyway, Discord's being a conniving, manipulative piece of garbage as usual.
How did I not see that coming?
Twilight, your precious little glimmy clam saved the world, huh? Yeah, dude, I'm so fucking proud of her. You do realize what this means, though, right? Yeah, we got a great excuse to get hammered. No, it means that she's achieved both reformation and redemption, and her character arc is over. So what? My character arc ended in season 3, and I'm still here. It's because you started a new one immediately afterwards, dumbass. Also, you have main character privileges. Look, all I'm saying is that if you don't find a new immediate narrative purpose for Starlight, she might get written off the show, or worse, she might become an obnoxious one-note gag character that just appears occasionally to act as comic relief or a plot device.
This is essentially what he was saying.
She's gonna become you. It's a fate worse than death. So Twiggles grabs her princess superior with the giant posterior, and she's like, dude, how do I start the next chapter of my student's character development before she gets relegated to a side character? What would you do? I mean, I sent you off to Ponyville, and that started this show, and I completely flubbed it with Sunset Shimmer, and that started another franchise, so I seem to have really good luck with this kind of shit, but from my experience, it seems like kicking bitches out yields pretty good results. And Twi's all,
which means it's time for me to send Starlight Glimmer away.
and then suddenly we were all paying very, very close attention, weren't we? Anyway, faced with the prospect of sending Glimmy off to start her own series, Twilight tries to come up with a decent premise for a spin-off. And she's like, okay, we could send her to help Steve teach the Changelings how to not be assholes.
So she and Bronies react. Steve.
Now, I would like to have sex tonight, but I want to save myself for marriage.
Oh no, what should we do?
Rape him! Compromise his virginity! Oh man, we got a lot of work to do around here. Enough work for a couple seasons at least, don't you think? And Spike's all, dude, none of this would ever happen. Starlight likes cooch smooching Trixie, and even if she didn't, Steve would never turn down pussy. Trust me, dude might seem like a fruit, but he is hungry for that shit. And Thunderbuns is like...
This is Twilight's fantasy, Spike. There's no wrong way.
No! No!
That line gave me a nice little chuckle at first, but then I realized that this is the part where every single person who commentates on this show in any capacity says something like, if you could see my porn folder, you wouldn't be saying that. And my advice to those people would simply be,
Shut up! Shut up.
Oh wow, you're such a pervert because you whack your dick to those Fudas or some lolicon or whatever. Oh boy, you sure are living on the edge. Did you go on the deep webs to get that stuff? Ooga fucking booga. How terrifying.
Nightmare.
Sorry guys, but it's the current year and that shit's just normal now, so you can stop jerking yourselves off over what you jerk off to. Anyway, Imaginary Glimglam's like, you see, the answer to this conundrum is called butt sex. Butt sex? Yep, when you do it in the butt, it's still God's sex, but technically
Fuck
it
me in the
doesn't
ass because I
count.
love Jesus.
So they snap back to
Also, I think
reality. Oh,
AC
there
Verse
goes
Fest
gravity.
made a
And Celestia's like, Twilight, there's
joke
no
about
wrong
that.
way to fantasize, but anal counts. That's just a fact. Well, I wish you would have told me that sooner. And Spike's
Wow.
like, yo, Twilight, why don't you just talk to Starlight about this instead of spurging out and literally getting lost inside your own head? It'd probably be faster
Right.
and easier. And Celestia's like,
This is a momentous decision. You must consider all the possibilities.
and I'm sitting here like,
Well, no
hey,
fucking
snow
shit.
globes. I think that's
Wow.
what she's doing right now. Despite this episode being called Celestial Advice,
She
I
doesn't
don't
really give
hear
any
any actual advice
advice.
coming from anyone but Spike. You know, I've said it before, the common sense switch is always either in the Spike position or the Twilight position, but you know what position it's never ever in? Then Twiggy's like, oh my god, I got it. I can send
Yeah, I get it.
Starlight to go be Ember's roommate at Dragon College.
Starlight! SpongeBob.
Ready to do some death-defying dragon stuff? Aw, totally.
And I'm just like, dude, why did they sound so normal all of a sudden? But then Twigger's just all, wait, what if she starts hanging out with Garble, though? She could turn into a huge faggot. And Spike's like, dude,
Wow.
she's already gay. What does that have to do with
Wait.
anything, Spike? Are you insinuating that all gay people are faggots? It's just homophobic, man. Yo, Twi, how
Yeah.
about this? Send her to go live with Sunburst. They got a bunch of fucked up emotional history together. Boom. It's a perfect premise. Holy shit, you're right. All right, problem solved.
know where
Now
he's
you can
going
go
with
talk
this
to
one.
Starlight and clear all this up. Wait, no, dude. Sunburst is a lonely perma-virgin. What if he, like, red pills the fuck out of her and they get into some
There we
edgy
go.
occult bullshit? And Celestia's like... and Twice like...
Are you laughing at me?
And Celestia's all...
Oh, Twilight, I'm not.
Dude, fuck you. That just means that, yeah, you are laughing at me, but you're too much of a bitch nigga to own up to it. I
Wow.
came to you because I was upset, needed advice, and all you did was state the obvious and then make fun of me. You know, I'm glad you sent my ass away because I've learned more from my friends here in a few short years than I did in the entire time I was with your big, fat, white ass. Yeah, exactly. Why do you think I
Spike,
did it?
get
I
him
may
off.
be incredibly ditzy and immature for an ancient demigod, but if there's one thing I do know, it's how utterly inadequate I am. Look, I know you still maintain this, like, childlike wonder and reverence towards me, but time and time a fucking again, you've proven yourself to be more intelligent, capable, and powerful than I am. The only legit advice I can give you is to do what you think is best, because whatever that is, it'll be a better idea than anything I could come up with. It's like, yeah, nice speech, very emotional. Look, I'm gonna fix this whole thing right now. There we go. Oh shit,
Oh,
I
okay.
should just go talk to Glimmer about this, huh? Yeah, and once you're done with that, we're flipping it back. It's my turn this week. So
Okay.
Twiggy's like, alright, you assholes, listen up. Dude, Glims, you did good, kid. As far as ways to prove you're a cool chick, saving the world is pretty high up there on the list. I love you, man, but I get that living in my attic might not be your only ambition in life, so I'm declaring you officially reformed, redeemed, and released. If you
Wow.
decide to go start your own spin-off, please, for the love of Celestia's giant ass, take Discord with you. And Glimmy's all, dude,
Oh, okay.
I don't want to leave this place. This is the first time in my entire adult life that I've had stable, healthy relationships, and yeah, I did
Sort of.
one thing right, but other than having low enough standards to form my own crew out of Equestria's social rejects, I fucked up pretty much everything else. You might think I'm ready to
Okay.
lead, man, but I sure as fuck don't. I don't either, dude. Discord just planted the idea in my mind and my autism carried it to its logical
Wow.
conclusion. Man, fuck you, Discord, you shaft-shining schlong goblin. Why do you always have to be such an asshole? Hey, don't bust my balls too hard. It made for a great episode. Very true. You sure
Not-
are lucky that I
not really,
understand your
but-
value as a plot device. If I lacked that meta-awareness, there would be literally no reason to forgive you for stuff like this. Anyway, Starlight and Princess Sparkle hug it out, and Glimmy's all, so Twilight, how do you feel about me just staying here and being part of the main cast? And Twi's like,
Long and hard.
Oh, Twilight. Oh, Twilight.
What is the song?
Twilight. Oh, Twilight. Oh, Twilight. Oh, Twilight.
Okay. So before I get into that one, we can probably just talk about this. Yeah, he actually did have a lot of interesting points in this, and of course, there were a lot of things that I kind of predicted he'd go down the direction of. But yeah, this episode just really wasn't that spectacular. It's like a lot of the time, because I do recall after watching the episode that the trailers were very misleading for it. I think I watched it after the episode. I don't even remember. I don't remember if I watched it before watching the episode or if I watched it after. But yeah, I think the trailers were like very misleading because they had the flashback of the vision of Starlight and Sunburst getting sucked into that portal, and that never happened. It was all in her mind, but still, nothing happened. All of that happened in like 22-minute span, I'm guessing. But yeah, it was just kind of. It was a very underwhelming premiere. It was a good episode. Like if it was just anywhere else in the season, which I guess they had to have it at the beginning because it was an immediate follow-up of the season 6 finale. But apart from that, if it was anywhere else in the season, it probably would have been a much higher rating episode. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's like the Inquisition, like the last episode of The Amazing World of Gumball. That's a great episode, fantastic storyline, but it should not have been the finale. That kind of thing, but like this shouldn't have been the premiere. So I don't know, but yeah, he had a pretty good coverage on it. So we're gonna get right into the next one, which is not Pony Life. I think I just put this. I know I went the wrong direction. That's why. All right. Season 7, episode 2, and 3, 2, 1.
I'm a smooth people love the pussy. And tell me here's my black man, sir. What?
Okay. That face. Oh. Oh, what song is this? I know it is.
Okay.
Monkey Wrench.
So, Glimmy's like,
Foo
hey,
Fighters.
Trixie, are you mad at that salt shaker or something? And Trixie's all, dude, I can see this punchline coming like a trillion-ton asteroid. Can you please just not do it? I was just wondering why you seem so salty.
I said
don't fucking do it. Well, you're just no fun today, are you? Look, just help me turn this salt into crystal. Sure, just picture the crystal in your mind. I mean, technically salt already is a crystal, but I'm assuming you're talking about amethyst or... no, I meant like meth. Trixie, you can't just start doing meth. What do you mean start? I run around in a cape referring to myself
what do you
in
think
the
this
third
is?
person and doing stage magic in a world where magic actually exists. Did you think I wasn't on speed? Anyway, Glimmy distracts Trixie from drugs by teaching her how to make shit into teacups, and Magician Horse is so happy that she gets a little frisky and makes Glamour blast a load all over her hot buns or whatever, and she's all... And I'm like, dude, Glims, you aren't fooling anyone. Anyway, Twiggles and the crew are leaving for the weekend to attend a friendship philosophy synergy seminar. And Glimmer's like, sorry, man, I was trying to send you guys off with some bomb-ass fucking tea cakes, but Trixie made me jizz all over them. I appreciate the thought, but I need to know that. And so Trixie's like, yo, take these pretzels, man.
Oh, how thoughtful. Thanks. We will not get hungry on the train.
All right, so hold on a second here. Yeah, home-baked tea cakes would be a hell of a lot better than a bag of pretzels, but Twilight acts like this is some kind of insult. What the fuck is wrong with pretzels, man? If I was about to go on a train ride and my buddy, who came to see me off, no less, because that's a wonderfully considerate gesture in and of itself, gave me a bag of pretzels and said, hey, bro, I wanted to make sure you didn't get hungry on your trip, I'd probably start fucking crying. Are standards really so fucking high in Equestria that you're expected to provide nothing less than fresh baked goods to feed your friends on their day trips? I honestly thought Glimmy was just being neurotic and overcompensatory, but she wasn't. So Mom's gone for the day and Trixie's like, hey dude, how about it? And Glimmy's like,
Maybe we should start with something.
That's a thick chode.
anyway, they finish their lesbian pony pussy pounding and Trixie's all, okay, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. I've got all the equipment in my wagon, but we can set it up here, and if we move this table out of the... Wait, what are you talking about? I'm just gonna cook some meth in your mentor's throne room. You don't mind, right? And Glimmy's like, oh my god, Spike, what the fuck is wrong with her? And Spike's all, bro, she tried to kill herself the day you guys met. If you didn't see this coming, I got no sympathy for you. Oh god, what do I do? Is there even more than one option. Go tell her to cut this shit out. Wait,
He's gonna mention
the best idea ever. I'll just
smoke.
pretend that nothing's wrong. I'll just take any perceptions of Trixie that don't jive with my fantastical romantic ideal of her and stick them in this bottle. You know, the tweaker's right. You really are mini Twilight. I already went through this bullshit with one autistic purple horse. Why do I have to do it again? And Rarity's like,
I'm going to start with a facial.
nice first piece of dialogue for the season. 10 out of 10. This is another one of those times where the joke is so easy I can't even bring myself to make it. And if you're wondering, hey DWK, why is it that these instances only seem to happen with Rarity? My answer to you would be, shut up. And Twiggy's like, alright guys, together we can solve the puzzle. So Trixie drags Glimmy to every store in town looking for some pseudoephedrine, but nobody sells that shit anymore because, you know, people use it to make meth. God fucking damn it, I used to love that stuff. It's an extremely effective nasal decongestant, and if you take like 3 or 4 times the recommended dose, you can get a pretty kick-ass buzz off of it. Then you fucking tweakers had to come in and ruin everything. Now all I can get is that phenylephrine crap, and it doesn't fucking work. Anyway, the bottle that Glim Glam's using to contain all her negative emotions gets busted, and it does not surprise me at all that Trixie can cause enough rage and disappointment to fill 3 people. Also, hey, Starlight, if you're gonna be carrying around a bunch of destructive magical energy that can possess people, you should put it in anything other than glass. Could you, like, not find a plastic water bottle or something? I love this song both because it's catchy as hell and for what it represents. It's a great song
I don't really care for the
own right, but at
song,
the same time, it's
actually
poking fun at one of the core conventions of this show. That's what
I mean,
self-awareness should be. It doesn't
I like them poking fun at it, but I don't really care for
with
the song at all.
edgy sarcasm and a bunch of memes. You can be genuine without taking yourself seriously. This whole scene is a gag, yes, but the joke isn't that Twilight and the girls aren't best friends. Of course they are. It's that the musical numbers actually occur in universe, and they're just as jarring to anyone there as someone breaking out into song and dance in the street would be for us. We're getting something here that is both sincere and funny, and the humor doesn't detract from the heart. Y'all know I try to give that whole analysis thing a wide berth, but sometimes I gotta give credit where credit is due, and this is very well done. So Gloomy finally blows her stack on Trixie, and we see the return
I agree with the
that
point. I just don't care for the song.
Look at that.
Yeah,
right
that.
there. It's almost like her head is a giant penis or something. And Tris gets all, dude, why didn't you just tell me how you felt from the beginning? How the hell was I supposed to know? Because any decent person should already know that being a passive-aggressive, selfish bitch and doing meth is unacceptable behavior. Right. Any decent person. Yeah, okay. Look, I just learned like a year ago that mind-raping people isn't okay. I'm not used to being a responsible one in any given outfit. Yeah, but I mean, if it wasn't for you, I'd be Manticore shit right now, so you must be doing something right. Well, you're still shit. Yeah, but I'm your shit. You know why I can never stay mad at you? Because you're so fucking romantic. And so, Glim Glam learns a lesson that most of us don't figure out until our 30s, and a lot of people never even come close to getting. A relationship doesn't start when you first meet someone and you're both pretending that you're cool and perfect. It starts when you realize how much they suck, and you gotta decide if you're gonna commit to putting up with their bullshit. Also, Trixie actually says this shit.
The Starlight Island is passionate, lively, and yeah, sometimes angry. The Starlight
Nope.
So you think I'm misusing the word relationship? Fucking eat me. So the gals get back from their thing, and I know the character models for the show haven't changed at all in the past 7 years, but I swear Rarity looks like she's wearing more eyeliner in this shot. I guess it's just the angle.
Yeah, I can see that.
I pay attention to this stuff. And Twice all out, what's with all the Sudafed?
Wow.
Trixie had a really bad cold. I mean, she was just horking up bucket loads of snot, and I had to take her temperature rectally like 20 times in one day. Alright, once again, didn't need to know that. Just wanted to make sure you guys aren't like cooking meth or something. What?
Totally not.
Meth? No. And Trixie's all, God damn it, she's on to us. Can you just cast a spell and make her forget she saw that? And Glimmy's like,
Haven't you learned anything about using magic to solve your problems?
and Trixie's all,
No. If we learn that lesson, how will we ever have fun?
Trixie, you have officially broken my gimmick. There is no parody I could write that would make you sound more oblivious and reprehensible than you actually are. 10 out of 10, 10 out of fucking 10. You guys don't need me anymore. I quit. Peace.
No, we need you. We still need you. Oh. Good song at the end, but should play more of it. But yeah. Just gonna cut it off right there, and we'll get to episode 3, 4, 5, and 6 the next time I come around to this. But yeah, this is a pretty good couple of videos to say instead of set. But yeah, so first one, I think I mentioned that I didn't really care for the episode as a premiere, but it was good for at least doing. I don't know, just. It gave us some backstory on Celestia. I think that's what we can take away from it. But as for like what it actually did for the season, it did nothing. It was just a kind of like an epilogue for the. It really was. It was just an epilogue of season 6 that just started in season 7. So yeah, to me we didn't really get a season 7 premiere. We just kind of got that. But yeah, I enjoyed his commentary over it. Second one. Again, I like the episode, I'm just not a fan of the ship. And I believe I've said this many times, if there is a ship involved, it's a one-sided thing with Trixie, but like Starlight doesn't see it the same way. That's how I've always pictured it, from as objective as possible. Because I can just tell that that Starlight doesn't seem to to feel the same way. It just doesn't feel like she does. But yeah, I think Trixie, of the two, Trixie is like the most lusting over Starlight, is what it seems like. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, it never became canon, so I'm fine with whatever people were saying. Apple Dash, on the other hand, better not bring that around here. But yeah, that was a pretty good one. He did point out a lot of stuff, and it is funny the fact that a lot of the things that Trixie says, he could have also said. But it's like, yeah, we don't need DWK, we have Trixie. She's here to say all the stuff for us, or for him. But yeah, kind of reminds me of like Bernie's React season 5, episode 9. Like when you had the 100th episode. The animated James is like, this episode it makes all the jokes for us. Like we don't have anything to say that's not going to be incredibly obvious. That's exactly what this feels like right here. But yeah, that's really all I had to ramble on about. So to the commentary, God bless, stay safe, have a nice day, and as always, goodbye.